This might sound harsh, but if you invested money into the Hawk Tuah coin, you deserve to lose every single dollar. Seriously, is this the girl you want to trust with your financial future?
How many is on your roster?
There's only one I want. I love you, Pookie, forever.
How do you get over a breakup?
The only way to get over one is get under another.
If there's one person that I trust with my financial future, it's the woman who went viral for spitting on...
Spit on that thing.
That's right, Hailey Welch used her internet fame to scam her new fans out of their hard-earned money by releasing a scam coin that insider investors made money on while everyone else lost out.
The people here, you guys are already y'all are ahead every day thinking everything's a scam. And you know what? You guys are right. Everything is a scam.
With millions of dollars being scammed away from Hailey Welch's fans, a lot of people are asking the very important question, who is Pookie? Who is Pookie and why do you keep talking about it?
There's only one I want. I love you, Pookie, forever.
Pookie forever! Because of all the scrutiny surrounding Hawk Tuah coin and Hailey Welch, finally Pookie's identity has been revealed as Luigi Mangione. I'm Lewis Spears, welcome back to Lou Review. Like, subscribe, and let's break it down. Hey, thank you so much for the love on the channel recently. It has been exploding. All the likes, all the subscribes, the comments, all the jokes you guys are putting in the comment section has been amazing. I'm going on tour in 2025 and I would love to see you there. I start in Perth in January, then I've got a bunch of other dates. UK will be announced soon and I'm working on adding as many cities as I can. If you don't see a city here, head to louspears.com, put it in the form and it'll email you when I'm on the way. Thank you so much. See me live in 2025. I cannot wait to hit the road again. I've been waiting weeks to make this video and I didn't think it would take this long, but my girlfriend Hailey Welch has recently returned after scamming her fans out of millions of dollars and then completely disappearing.
I'm telling you the truth.
And y'all made millions on fees from this little scheme.
There's not a.
Oh, I'm sure that's not you getting those fees,
It's
right?
not a
Who's making
scheme.
the money
It's
on
not
the
a-
fees?
it's
Who's
not a
making
scheme.
millions of dollars on fees from this rug pull?
She released a meme coin, as she called it, a scam coin, as we all know it to be, called the Hawk Tuah coin. And of course, it turned out to be a bunch of insider trading nonsense. A bunch of insiders had huge amounts of the coin, which they immediately sold, dumped onto her fans who ended up losing millions of dollars. I don't think anyone was too financially hurt. I reckon it was just like thousands of people who put 50 or $100 in, but that doesn't make it any less of a scummy scam thing to do. Now Hailey Welch has come back and responded to all of the allegations of her scamming her fans with an appeal for everyone affected by the scam to reach out to these lawyers who are looking into a lawsuit, who the last time I looked at these lawyers were actually targeting Hailey Welch. So she's joined forces with the lawyers who are coming after the people who did the crypto scam. This really backs up my theory that we're going to go into in this video, that I actually think Hailey herself was scammed by the people that organized this crypto coin. Now, literally the last time we heard Hailey Welch's voice was while she was getting grilled by Coffeezilla for scamming her audience. She said this.
Hey guys, I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Well, hello there. But anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
It has been weeks since she went to bed, and we still have not heard her voice. Hailey, I miss you. Please come back. Come back to us. We need the Hawk Tuah podcast. I'm going crazy without listening to my favorite episodes of Talking Hawk Tuah. I need your podcast and the podcast that talks about your podcast, or I'll go insane.
Turns out Pookie's a huge believer in the round earth theory.
I think the earth is round.
That's a fact.
Some people think it's a flat earth.
Since I'm revealing Pookie, I also have to reveal the Pookie app.
Look, Pookie is clearly embodying the scientific culture we live in, right? It's less reliant on empirical data. It's less reliant on peer-reviewed papers. It's just more so going with your gut.
The only thing that we have got is this tweet from, I assume, Hailey's lawyers. I take this situation extremely seriously and want to address my fans, the investors who have been affected. Yeah, I don't know if you can call yourself an investor if you put any amount of money into something called Hawk Tuah coin. I am fully cooperating with and am committed to assisting the legal team representing the individuals impacted, as well as to help uncover the truth, hold the responsible parties accountable, and resolve this matter. That is very interesting. It seems like Hailey Welch herself was scammed by whoever organized this crypto thing. And, you know, obviously it's bad and it doesn't excuse her actions and she should have known better. But I mean, this is exactly what I kind of said about the ray gun thing. People that are new to fame have no idea how to operate, and often they just listen to people around them. And if they're just demons whispering shit like, sue a comedian or start a cryptocurrency, you know, if you listen to the demons, you're going to make some demonic choices. If you've experienced losses related to this, please contact Berwick Law using the link below. Personally, I think this is a really class move from Hailey, who, if it is true that she had no idea what was going on, if she is indeed a victim of her own scam as well, then yeah, everyone responsible for manipulating her into doing something like this needs to be held responsible.
Do you do anything with crypto?
Yeah, I do a lot with crypto, actually. I've got a shit ton of Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Oh yeah, if I want a meme coin, can I give you some tokens?
Yeah, I'll give you my wallet. I'll give you my wallet.
Okay.
Since giving Hailey Welch his wallet and investing into Hawk Tuah coin, Mark Cuban is no longer a billionaire and currently works at McDonald's, which is why he needs money so badly that he reported Pookie to the police. Fortunately for Mark Cuban, though, that reward is going to be withheld from the person who caught Luigi. I guess you could say that his claim has been denied. Hailey Welch is in really big, serious trouble after this thing, and to be honest, I kinda almost feel a little bit sorry for her, because I think that Hailey has been completely manipulated and taken advantage of by all of the people on her team who have pounced on her massive immediate stardom and are manipulating a very naive, inexperienced girl who is making her first foray into the world of online stardom. And all of these people are trying to make $100,000 today instead of $1 million over the next year. This doesn't excuse what Hailey Welch has done to the people that support her or who believed in her meme coin, which I kind of say lightly, you know what I mean? Like, do you think that anyone really thought that this girl was going to make them a millionaire? I don't think anyone who bought into this thing genuinely thought they were going to make money out of it, other than all of the investors that got the coin before it was available on marketplaces to be sold. CoffeeZilla did an amazing video on the economics of this cryptocurrency scam and why he's so confident that it is a scam. You should check that out. But I want to focus on the aftermath, because Hailey Welch has not been seen for over a week since this coin dropped and since she disappeared. And I think their entire team is in crisis mode, because what they've done is not only very illegal, but completely reputation destroying.
Oh, you gotta give him that Hawk Tuah and spit on that thing. You get me?
I think you gotta demonstrate.
Hawk Tuah and spit on it.
This is just what happens when you put people in suits in charge of your entire career without thinking at all about the audience or what type of art you're trying to create. I mean, does this girl look like she knows anything about cryptocurrency?
My Hawk meme coin is live!
My Hawk meme coin is live!
My Hawk meme coin is live!
My mortgage is unpaid because I invested everything into the coin about the girl that spits on dicks. Like, I struggle to have any sympathy for anyone who lost money on this thing, but I do think that Hailey Welch needs to face repercussions for this, and it looks like she will. This law firm is investigating to sue her. They're looking for victims. Maybe that's the only way to make actual money out of these types of cryptocurrency scams, and the only way to stop them. This is like a new business method. This is like ambulance chasers, right? This is the modern day equivalent of stepping in front of a car and then suing the driver. What you want to do is invest thousands of dollars in every single influencer's new scam coin, and then when you inevitably lose money, you sue them for even more than what you invested. It's genius. This is the only surefire way to make money out of scam coins. Hey, so I know a lot of people don't like to hear this from their favorite content creator, but I want to tell you all about how I love to groom. Not that type of grooming. No. I'm talking about facial hair and the nether regions, because this video is sponsored by manscaped.com. All right, so ever since I got my new chin, showing it off to protect my investment has become very important to me, and I absolutely love the Chairman Pro from Manscaped.com. It is so good. It comes with a little guard so that you can vary the length of your beard trim, and this means that every time I use it, I get exactly the length
that I want so I can keep a consistent look, which is really important for me. And also has a travel lock so that it's not gonna go off in your bag like that. But you do have to remember to turn it on because one time I was in an Uber. I put my suitcase in the Uber and I forgot to turn the travel lock on. It starts buzzing and I had a 20-minute drive with this Uber driver who definitely thought a vibrator had gone off in my suitcase. And I was too embarrassed to say anything. So I just let him believe that it was whatever he thought it was. I'm hoping that he thought it was the Chairman Pro from manscaped.com. It's just great. You should get it, manscaped.com. Use my code. Thank you so much.
Thanks to Manscaped for sponsoring this video. Head over to manscaped.com and use code BIGSPEARS for 20% off and free shipping. Support the brands that support the show. That's how we keep it all running. And it's a genuinely brilliant product. I want you to use it. I want you to experience the joy that is grooming. Again, not that. Guys, just manscaped.com. Big Spears. That's the code. This is from Berwick Law. If you lost money on Hawk, contact our firm to learn about your legal rights. Our firm represents thousands of NFT and token investors in securities matters. This is attorney advertising. Berwick Law, which is located in New York, says it stands with investors who've been burned by abandoned celebrity-backed NFT projects and tokens. Yeah, looks like this law firm is way ahead of me. This already is building up its own little economic market, just suing influencers for scam coins. This is its own business in itself. After this coin launched and immediately dumped, the whole planet was calling it a scam, and Hailey Welch and a couple of the people that were in charge of this cryptocurrency project jumped into a Twitter space to debate other people that were correct about the nature of reality itself.
Everyone thinks that, oh, everything's a rug. Everything's a rug. Everyone's here to you. Nah, we're here to onboard real people outside of this spaces, right? The people here, you guys are already y'all are ahead every day thinking everything's a scam. And you know what? You guys are right.
That's what I want to hear from a founder who I've invested my money in. I'm listening to a space after I've lost all of my money and he's going, you guys are fucked. You're all fucked and everything's a scam except for Hawk Tuah meme coin. God. If the only real thing in this world is the Hawk Tuah meme coin, I understand why Luigi did what he did. The language that this guy is using, like we want to onboard real people, is just classic gaslighting from all of these cryptocurrency NFT scammers that keep saying, oh, you know, we're launching a coin and we're going to be working on it ongoing. And the reason there's so many fees, millions of dollars of fees that go into our pocket and not even to Hailey's pocket is because it costs a lot of money to run these sorts of things. And we really want to build something really, really big. And if they keep saying that they're going to keep building and building and building and onboarding new people, if all they do is say that for 6 to 8 months without actually doing it, eventually people just give up on seeing any point of return and they just stop complaining. People stop investing, the thing goes to zero, and they move on to the next scam.
This is not the target audience.
Who's he talking to?
The target audience, which is why I'm even doing this, which is what's cool about it, is it's not in this spaces. And listen, most of you, we don't want you in the community. Let's be real, right? You're not great people. I don't know y'all, right? I see some friendly faces in this audience.
Going off on people who have actually invested in your coin and saying, oh, you're not our target demographic is insane because the target demographic is the people who will buy your scam coin, and the only people who bought it are morons or people who think they're just smart enough to get in and out before they themselves lose money. And then the other 90% of people involved were insider traders and bots who just are really generally the only people that make money out of these things historically are just people that have coded bots to just buy and sell faster than a human brain can compute the same actions. This Twitter space went on for an incredibly long time, and Hailey Welch herself was in there, but she pretty much said absolutely nothing, even when pressed by CoffeeZilla and asked specific questions like, how much money did you make out of this? And the more you look into it, the more it kind of looks like even Hailey herself didn't get to keep any money from this. She got to keep a bunch of coins that she wasn't allowed to sell for a certain amount of time, but the coins are worthless, so it looks like even she has been scammed out of her money here.
This is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
This is terrible. Okay, well then why are you here? I don't know, man, because he's an investigative journalist who does this type of work. Like he covers cryptocurrency scams for the good of the world. Why are you there, Hailey Welch? To make no money out of scamming your own audience and destroying your reputation because you got manipulated by scummy business people that are whispering in your ear like Judas?
I've been tracing it on chain for a while. You guys generated over $1 million in fees while y'all's fans got rug pulled.
No. That's not true.
That is true. That's a fact.
No, it's not.
Well, it's a fact, and you can see it on chain.
Like coffeezilla, take a chill pill, brother.
So y'all just rug pulled a bunch of people.
No, there's no rug. We're here every single day. There's no rug pull, and it's not done by us.
It's not a rug pull. We're here every single day. If I have a look at Hailey Welch's Twitter account and her Instagram account, her TikTok and every other account, plus the account of the official Hawk Tuah coin, they have not posted 4 days. So that was a lie.
I'm telling you the truth.
And y'all made millions on fees from this little scheme.
There's not a.
I'm sure that's not you getting those fees, right? Who's making the money on the fees? Who's making millions of dollars on fees?
This is unconfirmed, and it's only my theory, but I really do think that while CoffeeZilla is yelling in the space and Hailey Welch is muted, he's going, who's making millions of dollars on fees? I bet you millions of dollars in fees that she is sitting on the other end of her phone going, huh? Millions of dollars? Who is making millions of dollars? This is the first I've heard of this. Am I getting the millions of dollars? Someone else is going, no, you're not. It's going to a foundation. She's going, what the fuck is a foundation? I thought I was going to make $1 million. I haven't made any money yet. I guarantee you Hailey Welch has no idea how much money went into other people's pockets around her and how little went into hers.
Someone just made over $1 million on fees. Who made it?
Not Hailey Welch, that's for sure.
First of all, the fees were there with Meteora pools.
Hailey mostly stayed completely silent during this space until they were repeatedly pressed on how much each person was paid for the work they did. Then this happened.
But just in terms of the fact that there's fees that are being generated, there's an actual
Hey
source
guys,
of income.
I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Hello there. But anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Anywho, I'm going to bed. That's the last thing you hear before some 20-something-year-old girl steals your life savings and you never hear from her again. She has not tweeted since she went to bed. Is she alive? Is she okay? Did she take anything and not wake up? Where is she? Is she in the Bahamas? Has she gone to the Cayman Islands? Where's my money, Hailey? Are you awake? Are you having any nice dreams?
Anywho.
This is such a funny response that it has gone ballistically viral and is now a trend on TikTok, which is going to be the worst thing for your brand is hundreds of thousands of people making videos that get tens of millions of views that are all centered around you scamming people out of money. Hailey Welch just burned all of the goodwill that she'd accrued from giving money to charity.
Hey guys, I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Hello there. But anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Hello there. But anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
If you really wanted money from your fans, Hailey, just ask. Watch this. Guys, this show is supported by you on Patreon. That's how I run everything. That's how I want to start paying editors so we can create more videos and make sure they come in a more timely manner because I really want to be on top of all these things while I'm making stand-up comedy clips and touring as well. And we're going to do that with your support on Patreon. If you sign up to the annual tier on my Patreon, you get a free pin because I've been taking a big swing at YouTube and I want to celebrate that with the big swing pin. You can't buy this anywhere else. You can only get it by becoming an annual member on my Patreon. Patreon.com/Lou Spears. Check the link in the description and the top comment. You see that, Hailey? That's how you ask for some cash. The real fallout of this is yet to be seen, but I think this is such a misstep in Hailey Welch's career, and whoever she trusted to do this for her, because it's very clear that she wasn't in charge of this move, has really messed up or has really succeeded in what they were trying to do, which is maybe they walked off with a couple $1 million, left Hailey in the dust, and their job is done. Hailey, the last thing that she has tweeted is a copy and pasted statement about the Hawkonomics of her crypto coin. Hawkonomics, team hasn't sold one token and not one KOL was given one free token. We tried to stop snipers as best we could through high fees in the start of launch and, oh no, we tried our best to stop snipers and we accidentally made $1 million doing so. Fees have now been dropped. Yeah, because no one is buying it anymore. How true is that statement? Well, to the rescue comes community notes. The team and insiders have actually been selling their tokens since launch. A majority have never purchased anything and have only sold the tokens they were given. Hailey is lying and will likely have to talk to a judge about this.
We're trying to actually have fun. We're trying to do something cool. We're trying to give meme tokens away for free to people who have never had any crypto before, any meme token.
What in tarnation? What we're trying to do is give away our scam coin to people who are very susceptible to being scammed because they know nothing about the crypto space. Cool business idea, bro. Why don't you start up a heroin den next? Free samples for the first week, and once your life is ruined, then I'll take everything you own. I'm torn on how I feel about this in regards to Hailey Welch because I was actually a pretty strong supporter of her when she first blew up and then started a podcast. I really believed in her, and I thought that she could have been like a really wholesome, new, funny personality in the podcast space, like a really young Southern girl. That doesn't really exist yet on the scale of something that she's been able to build or have built for her. But it seems that she has either decided to throw her morals away or has let in the wrong people into her team. I mean, we know that she's been picked up by a new management company and she is their only client, and she really is a test case for them to prove that they can make anybody famous and build out businesses through that. So is this the management company's fault? Is this Hailey's fault? Have they engaged with someone they shouldn't have trusted? Obviously they have, but how aware were they of what was going on? I don't think Hailey knew much about cryptocurrency. Not that this excuses her from what she has done, and I imagine she'll have to answer to a judge for this, but I do think that she's completely ignorant. And it is such a shame because she really could have just done her podcast, released clips on social media, on Instagram and TikTok, not even had a Twitter account, not engaged with cryptocurrency at all, and she could have been a multi-millionaire making millions and millions and millions of dollars in sponsorships and ad rates for the next 10 years. All she had to do was not do this. I mean, in the scheme of things, even if she actually walked away with a couple $1 million, which she almost certainly did not, that's not even a drop in a bucket of the money that she could have made by just being a fun, quirky, relatable young girl with a massive podcast. This is such a dumb move that it really makes me think she's just being taken advantage of by some scummy cryptocurrency businessman who knows how to take advantage of influencers. Now you're all caught up to date, and look, I'm not sure what's going to happen here. I don't think we've ever seen this before where the actual face of the cryptocurrency is at least appearing to say that they themselves were scammed as well and have teamed up with lawyers to go after the people that scammed not only the investors, but also the face of the project. Has this ever happened before? Leave it in the comments below if it has. I know that some creators have kind of lied about that happening, but I reckon that this might be the first time that it's actually true. Hailey Welch's entire social media business and presence is obviously managed by everyone that is not her. She's just sitting in the chairs with a camera pointed at her that they tell her to sit in and just doing what she's told to say. And that can get so many people in trouble. This whole cryptocurrency scam thing reminds me a lot of like Behind the Music, where these people appear to be making millions and millions of dollars, these huge rappers with all this jewelry and these big film clips, and then their career kind of tapers off a little bit and they go, all right, it's time to retire. They open up their bank accounts and realize they have no money left. Millions of dollars is being generated and floating around and changing hands and being made, but how much of that is being kept in Hailey's pocket? But again, that is the best faith interpretation, which I like to voice when we don't know the true answer. But the worst faith interpretation, which is just as likely, is that Hailey herself knew exactly what was going on. She knew it was a scam. She knew she would make millions of dollars. She just didn't think she would get caught this publicly. And now she's trying to appear as the victim. But I know Hailey, my girlfriend, she wouldn't do something like that. She's a really sweet girl, and she's one of the best entertainers in the world. And I really do think that if you don't like her, you just don't understand like art, culture, comedy, or anything worthwhile, you know? Like she's really a pillar and a cornerstone of the modern era of creativity and art. And if you can't appreciate that, Listen, all I'll say is Hawk Tuah spit on your lack of imagination. Come see me live in 2025. I meet everybody after the shows. Can't wait to meet you. Loosebiz.com for your tickets and all of the updated cities that I'm going to and to let me know where I should go next. Anywho, I'm going to go to bed and I'll see you guys tomorrow.